We did adopt our tax rate on Monday. It's down a penny. Our INS side, which is our debt service side, we were able to drop that a penny. So our total tax rate is $1.3605.
Always good news when
$1.3505. It's been $1.36 for so long, but it's $1.3505.
All right, so good news there.
Yes.
What is included in this budget? I think there was, wasn't there a pay plan that was put in place last year that just continuation of that this year?
Yes, we have a new salary scale that we implemented last year, and then some different pay grades for different positions. So really, that just was an easy flow this year, that people are placed where they need to be, and so increases for those that are not outside the range of their positions, and so that was a good thing.
New positions in the budget. I know there were like 80 new hires, but a lot of those were filling positions, obviously.
Right. I think there were 20, maybe a few more, maybe 22 new positions. And a lot of that I would attribute to is co-teaching. We're doing some co-teaching in our classrooms with special ed and regular ed. And then we also had some aid positions that needed to go be brought on board with some of our special needs students. And so, but it was right at 20 or 22 new employees.
Mm-hmm. About the old budget, you had budget amendments. I think everything kind of wrapping up last budget year. How did we come out of that budget?
Well, with some of the projects that we had taken on during the year with board approval, we were like a $1.7 million deficit, but that was with board approval as we went through the year. When we got to June, and you hate to say a deficit, we have a fund balance that we need to use some of that, and that was for special projects. And we bought $500,000 worth of iPads this last year, graphing calculators that are required for testing, $43,000 there. So those things we had not budgeted for, but the board had approved during the year to spend some of our fund balance for those things. So when we amended the budget, it was $1.7 million. We also have to remember we build in some extra there just for accruals and things that we want to make sure we don't go over, because then you get written up. So I think we'll come in less than $1.7 million over, but that's what they amended and approved for us on Monday.
You've got auditors roaming around today. When they look at your fund balance as it ended up, even with that $1.7 million, it's still a very comfortable, good fund balance that they'll approve of, I'm assuming.
Yes. They see that, we have been conservative through the years, and that it's time for us to look for some things. We don't want to be frivolous with your spending, and I think that we should be proud of where we're at. Don't want to reduce that, to a point where we're ever hurting. But we can still do a few projects that we've done this last year, and still we would be okay. Main thing is we're not building it into our budget. We did not, our budget was a balanced budget with a little extra. And so we're certainly not going to adopt a deficit budget.
All things considered, was it an easy budget to do this year, relatively, all things considered?
This year, pretty much because we put a lot of things in place last year, it was just a continuation. Our tax values were up this year, which brought in about $600,000 more in revenue. So you always have things that you ask your staff. What are some things that you would like us to do this summer? What are some things we can do? So we built some of those projects into the budget. As an example, a lift for our maintenance people to be able to change light bulbs in the gyms and things. We've either had to rent one, or we've had one that leaks oil all over the gyms. They had asked if we had extra money this summer to buy one of those. We just went and we didn't get to do that this summer, so we built that into the budget. It's some things like that that we were able to do because of the increased tax values.